Hey, how's everybody doing? So this is my first official art stream. I'm just like adjusting my desk and my mic just to make sure that everything is not in my face while I'm drawing. Um, let's see. I do have my V2, I do have Aries not moving their mouth because if I start looking down at my iPad while I'm drawing, they're gonna start tweaking and it's not gonna look nice. I mean, unless it's intentional, but I don't want to do that right now. So yeah, I am drawing the next tarot card that is in my list to draw out of like I think there's like 72 or 74 tarot cards. I'm not sure. I always forget. Um you know what? Let me Google that really quick. I'm curious. I can't even like touch my keyboard right now because I don't have enough desk space. So my iPad is like right above my keyboard. Let's see. How many tarot cards in a deck? Oh shit. Pff. I'm way off. There's like 78 tarot cards. Okay, well, anyway. I'm drawing 78 tarot cards. So far I've drawn 18. So if you follow me on Instagram, I mean, I try to post them like everywhere else, but Instagram kind of like, if you go to if you go to anyone's profile, you see like a list of images that they've posted or whatever. You'll be able to see like most of my portfolio of all the tarot cards that I've drawn. I'm not gonna draw anything NSFW live. Um but I did get like a little head start on the body. I'm probably gonna draw some cover-ups. Only because I don't I don't want to get banned from Twitch. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, I tried to get like some lo-fi or something going on. I didn't have time to like set up everything. I just had a busy day since I have like my full-time job that I work on. And then I have my streaming and art stuff that I do afterwards. All right. And just to give like full transparency, so I did start on this earlier today just to like do some like warm-up sketching, and this is my ref pick. So I do look at a lot of ref picks. I can't just like think of something and then be like, okay, yeah, let me draw it. But once I'm able to see like the what's it called, like the pose, once I'm able to see like the pose, then I am able to envision it and what that looks like, how skin folds and how muscles fold and all that stuff. My mic picks up everything, so it's gonna pick up me drinking my matcha iced latte, just FYI. All right, I'm gonna get started. Yeah, if anybody wants to chat or ask questions or whatever about my art, or about my VTuber model, feel free. I don't know if I'll get like docked or pinged for this, but whatever. I'll probably just like cover everything with like, what is it called? Like those black bars that you see like in like Japanese porn. Even though I'm not drawing that. Yeah, so for me, for my working style, I like keeping everything in layers. I think the most layers that I've done in like an art piece is maybe I used to do like a lot, but then excuse me, I got really comfortable with drawing on my tablet. So now I do maybe like 20 20 some layers, and I like to keep it like that, and then just like um duplicate the file and then have like a final file. Oh yeah, that's that leg. All right. And yes, I'm that like weird artist that brings in ref images into their canvas. I know there's like a feature here where you can like use ref and it'll just hover above the canvas, but um I don't know, it looks weird to me, so it kind of like throws me off. All right, I'm gonna bring this over here because I can't really see. Yeah, I wish I could play like my music that I usually listen to when I get in the zone when I'm drawing, but I don't want TikTok to remove like the entire sound from my I mean TikTok. I don't want Twitch to remove the entire sound from my video. I also haven't like done sketchy stuff in a while. I usually just you know, like this arm, like how I like just lined it out really quick. I'll just do that. Like, let's see. Here's like another arm. Yeah, I'll just do like quick lines like that and then go back and redo and quick back and redo. I don't know. I don't really like sketchy stuff, but for the sake of streaming art and my processes, I've been doing more sketch like stuff. Oh yeah, that torso is too high. There we go. Nope. Mm, yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Oops. Merge. Merge. Come back to this. Um, I just saw your message. And say no, Kagani. I prefer both. I used to do. I used to do traditional art and just draw on paper. And then was it like literally during when COVID first happened? Um, that's when I started drawing on tablet. But because I have like years of like drawing experience, the hardest part wasn't um the hardest part wasn't drawing. The hardest part was drawing transitioning from paper to tablet because tablet has like a I'm tapping on the glass. But it has like a glass screen and I know there's like um screen protectors that can replicate the texture of paper and I did that. That really helped. So if anybody draws at least for me. So I was drawing traditionally on paper um and then started drawing on tablet because I wanted to do like, like con stuff or whatever, but like later um and be able to like make prints and stuff. But that um yeah, that happened during like COVID times. And yeah, the paper like screen protector really helped with drawing and like me transitioning from traditional to digital. That was really that was really nice. And then afterwards I got like a regular screen protector. I had the paper one and then I removed it. And then I got like a regular like, like glass screen protector. And yeah, I just feel comfy drawing on regular glass now. But um sometimes I'll like sketch on paper. I don't know. Is it my favorite thing to do? Not so much anymore. Actually, I totally forgot to like include this, but I used to do like really like detailed like pastel art. My favorite medium was pastels. I like fucking love pastels. Um but yeah, I mean, I could still do it. Like if I want to do like, traditional art and take that to conventions and like show people or whatever. Um I don't know if anybody would be interested in me like, drawing with pastels on live. I would have to do like a whole camera setup and stuff, but yeah, pastels are fun. I prefer that honestly over like, um pencil and paper. Sometimes I make like extra layers and I forget and then I'm like, did I draw anything there? Oh, I am so sorry. I do not like oil pastels, and I've tried them. They're good. Like they're really cool and everything, but they're not for me. I don't hate them or anything, but I don't like them personally for like my types of like art. For when making, traditional art, kudos to like people who can actually do that because I don't know. I don't like I mean, it's in the name, oil pastel, and they get really like, I don't know, like tacky and sticky. I think it's me because I don't really like sticky things. Um, and I know like people have made jokes about that. But anyways, no, I just I don't know. Sticky things like really like I don't know, they irk me. And then you know what's funny about that? Like I'll also make like what's it called? I make resin products for my booth when I go to conventions. And and yeah, okay, so I love making the products, but I hate working with resin. I hate it so much. It is so sticky when it dries. Not even dries, it just becomes like super tacky and like gross. And I'm like, ugh, I hate how it feels after it starts like kind of like drying up on your fingers. But yeah, I think that's why I can't really like, vibe with like oil pastels. Oh yeah. In case y'all didn't know, I'm drawing Temperance. Just to give you all an idea, because for the final artwork, I'm probably not gonna show it on stream. Yeah, I don't want I don't wanna like, push this on like anybody, but to see the final artwork, you're gonna have to sub to my Patreon. And my lowest tier is like I think $2. Because what I do is after I finish an artwork, I release it on Patreon first for my subs. I also have like my Patreon Discord. Well, I have my Discord, but then I have like Patreon sub only channels where Patreon subs see my art there first, and then a week later I'll release the full tarot artwork. Yeah, just building some like exclusivity and like giving back to my supporters for supporting me, year round. And I guess for my art process, I usually start with limbs. I cannot start with the face. If I start with the face, it like I don't know, like in my head I'm like, okay, face and now proportions. Like I like to think of like the limbs first and how those look like in proportions, and then I'm able to draw the face. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me. And in case anybody's wondering, Aries is just concentrating while I'm drawing. That's why my mouth isn't moving. Oh, I actually came up with a solution for this. So, I actually just commissioned somebody for an animated pixel PNG tuber. So that way I can like have them track, excuse me, have them track sorry, I'm just making the screen a little bit bigger. There you go. Have them track my movements and it won't like, tweak out while I'm like drawing. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, this is on layer. For pastels, I like working on both actually, textured and smooth. It really depends on like what you like, I guess. It kind of gives like a different vibe if you work on textured or smooth. I've worked with both, and I guess my favorite one would be texture. Okay, so the texture one like grabs onto the chalk pastels. So it's a little bit harder to manipulate with your hands. because I with chalk pastels I only draw with my hand, the chalk and my hands. Um, on smooth paper, it's super easy to manipulate. Before you like spray on the finish. Yeah, if anybody else has any more questions, feel free to like drop questions in the chat. And if anybody wants to follow me on Twitch, that's where I post my schedules. I mean, I also post them like on all other social media, but I have like my set schedule there. Yeah, I usually do not get like super detailed with the line work. I usually just like draw like the frame of everything. The only time that I get really detailed with my artwork, with the lines, is when I'm drawing like accessories or clothes or something on them. But usually for like my siren candy, which are like my original characters, I'll oops, I drew in the same layer. Um yeah, usually with my siren candy, I'll just do like, really quick like line work, which takes me about maybe like a day and a half. Since I do like art as my side thing, my I guess side gig or side passion. I mean, I feel like it's one of my primary passions, but whatever. Um, yeah, like right after I do the line work, I'll do the color. So the color's where I take the most time when when designing or when creating my tarot siren candy. For anybody who just joined, if you'd like to drop any questions, you can drop them in the chat. I am streaming on like 4 different platforms right now. Honestly, this feels like super nice versus when um versus when I'm like streaming for gaming. Oh my gosh. Her eyes or their eyes. Yeah, when I'm doing like gaming, my PC's like girl, what's going on? You had me working tonight. Yeah, it just eats up it has so many things that it's working in the background to keep up with the gaming and the streaming, which I don't mind. But hoping to upgrade to like the new 50 series, so I'm able to like um manage my streaming. Oh, actually, cool story. I just bought an extra monitor and a monitor arm so I can have the chat on the side and I don't have to like um tab control tab. Yeah, I don't have to control tab to be seeing like multiple windows. Oh, I don't like that. Mm, yeah, much better. Bye. Oh, that eye should be more in perspective. Something like that. And there should be a little bit more further down. I feel like I drew them really big. Let's see if I can squish these a little bit. Perfect. And then I think this arm should go out a little bit more. And then I need to fix the face too. I have Intel. Oh yeah, I don't mind talking about my setup. I'm just not gonna talk about the price. I have Intel 9th gen. CPU. Okay, so I literally just bought like my whole setup for streaming and streaming art and streaming gaming. So I'm not like entirely familiar with like everything on my setup. Give me a sec. Let me pull it up on my phone really quick. Let me see. I have er, so let's see. Okay, so I hope this helps, but I have the Alienware Aurora R16. It's a Intel Core i9, 14,900 KF, 32 gigabyte memory, and then it has NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 Super, and it's 2 TB. But I'm looking to upgrade to like the 50 series for NVIDIA, but probably like later this year because those are gonna be really expensive. Yeah, it is nice. I like that I'm able to run like multiple softwares without it like crashing. For gaming, it's another story. Like for gaming, sometimes it'll crash because I'm toggling through windows and like I guess other reasons. I'm not sure. You see, trust the process. Anyway, um, thinking about what kind of hair to give them. I really like the hairstyle that's on this character, but I'm gonna change it up. Mm, First, I need like the head base, so I'm not like playing with like empty headspace. Like, please, it didn't draw on another layer. Okay. Let me see. Temperance. What kind of hair would Temperance have? Oh, yeah. And it, I don't know. It's like one of like, I think one of the newest models that was released in 2024. Yeah, it could be the RAM, but I mean, it doesn't happen often. It's fine. Like I can run multiple. Right now I have like Instagram Live, TikTok Live, Twitch, um, Streamlabs, an application that lets me share my iPad screen, and then VTube Studio running. So it's pretty good. I think it's like when I'm running everything, and then I have like when and then playing a video game, and I have the game like on full specs. Then it's like, whoa, my desktop is like, whoa, what's going on, girl? That that's a lot. Mm, I think Temperance would have like more like long flowy hair. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I I do. I'll reduce the settings, especially for streaming, so it'll capture everything perfectly since I'm multi-streaming on like 4 different platforms. I do have to reduce the settings so it'll fit within like certain screens in my scenes. Yeah. Let me see. No, I don't like that. Hmm. Actually, yeah, I think this would be like this style. Maybe like there. Lift this up a little bit. All right, I'm gonna change the music. I am going to, let's see. Um, all right, I changed the music. I needed something that was a little bit more like energetic. if anybody's wondering, I did commission a musician for my custom music. Um, if anybody's interested in commissioning them, you can follow them on Instagram. Their tag is, um, I don't want to like chop it up. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can follow them at Victor Monsters Productions on Instagram. Yeah, I commissioned them for a couple of tracks. So I can have some like original music on my stream and not get like my sound muted by um what is it from Twitch? Not get my sound muted by Twitch. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I always default to like a panty and stock. The panty. What is it? Is it panty or stocking? Stocking. The stocking hairstyle. Like a lot of people don't notice it, but I always use like stockings hairstyle for my art. And now that I mention it, people are gonna notice it. Like you'll see it like all over my products when you go to conventions or when I post art. I don't know, there's just something about like the hairstyle that I really vibe with. For anybody who just joined, I am drawing Temperance. So they're the next tarot card in my tarot card deck project. And if anybody's curious, yes, I'm releasing an entire tarot deck. Maybe in a year and a half from now. I still like after Temperance, that would be like my 19th 19th tarot card that I finished. So like what is it like? Let's say 19 minus 78. Let's see. 78 minus 19. I can't math. I have to do it in a calculator. I still have 59 tarot cards to draw. And they're all going to be original characters. I'm not going to be reusing any characters for my tarot card designs. I don't want like, like a cheap and easy way out. I'm not saying that it's a cheap and easy way out for anybody else who does that. But I want to take my time with them and be like super detailed with them. I should have said instead, I do not want to take the easy way out instead of cheap, but yeah. Oh, yeah, like bangs. Yeah. I mean, the stocking bangs. Misa Mane, her bangs are a little bit like more choppy. Like I like them like how like stocking has them. They look like rectangles. So they're like a little bit more like structured. You'll see, you'll see. Let me just start like fleshing these out. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. Um, oh, I just thought of something. Let me see if I like this. I do. Okay. Yeah. me see. Oh, I'm also obsessed with like Misa Amane. She's like one of my favorite characters from Death Note. Actually, when I was speaking of Misa Amane, when I was selling at Kawakan this past weekend, um I I got to like meet my one of my favorite artists. Their name is Ibble Scribbles, and they're selling like their like take on Misa Amane. They had like a t-shirt and I bought it. It's super comfy. No, I drew in the eye layer. Okay. Whatever. Oh no, I didn't. Alright, I'm gonna check TikTok live really quick to see if anybody's been like commenting. Oh, hi. Hi everybody who's been joining on TikTok live. Oh, and Instagram live too. Yeah, if anybody's curious, I am drawing Temperance. Let me just show you really quick. That is Temperance. And no, I'm not drawing NSFW. This is just their body contour, um, or body lines, and then line work. And then I'm going to be coloring everything in. And for the final artwork, I will first post that on my Patreon for Patreon subs. You can find all my links on my social media and also on my Twitch. I think also YouTube. And then I post the artwork about a week later on my socials. So Patreon subs get priority on finished artwork and sketches. So I'll probably like start finessing this like I don't know sometime tomorrow before stream. And then Patreon subs will get to see that first. If anybody has any questions or they just want to chat, you can drop them in the chat. I'm not gonna bite your head off. It's not lies. I won't. Let's see. I kind of like her arm there. It's a little bit more extended, more relaxed. Oh, what did I do? Oh, okay. It's that like stray hair that's like messing with me. Okay. Disembowel. Maybe while gaming, but not while doing art. I feel like I'm more like, I don't know, relaxed while doing art. I was um I was doing a warm-up sketch later. Or I was doing a warm-up sketch earlier, sorry. For a collab that I'm doing with an artist. I can't say who they are yet. I'm not gonna show that on on stream just yet. I got pretty far, but after we announce it, I don't mind showing it on stream. I literally just pulled my mic out of like its socket, so I was like carrying it midair. But anyway, yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm doing like this collab artwork with an artist, and it will be um it will be released, or I will publicly post it after the artist and I confirm that we can post it, because it's going to be like a big thing um for both of us, because it's going to be for a convention and we're really excited um to bring that really cool like exclusive product, because I think we're only going to have like 20 or 30 of those surprise things with our surprise collab art on them. And if y'all have gone to conventions and bought from my booth, you know, like I don't play around with quality. So it's gonna be something really good. Okay, yeah, it's the arm that's throwing me off. Yeah, it needs to be pulled back a little bit more. Merge. What's this? The tummy. We can merge that. No. Oops. I merged it. I merged it with something and I forgot to increase the opacity. It's fine. Always carries a shiv with him. I don't know, but like always carries a shiv. I mean, I always carry my iPad with me. I don't know if that counts. All right, I'm trying to. So for the hair, I'm trying to go more for like a waterfall effect. So I'm trying to like. Yo. Okay, let me finish what I was gonna say, and then I'll say what I just saw on my phone. But anyways, I'm trying to go for like a waterfall effect with the hair. Because Temperance, from what I read, Temperance is supposed to be um a the meaning behind Temperance is supposed to be kind of like balance, and there's like something else. Let me give me one sec. Let me like pull it up on my phone. Like not me pulling up everything on my phone. I can't even use this computer. I need a desk update. I need to update my desk really bad. Um Tarot card meanings. Major arcana. Temperance. Hey, Human X Cannibal. Welcome to the chat. If you feel like asking questions about my art or my VTuber, feel free. Or if you just want to chat about anything like art related or gaming, feel free to do so too. Oh yeah, temperance meaning. Middle path patience, um finding meaning. And then reverse, it means extremes, excess, lack of balance. Oh, okay, there we go. The middle path, I guess, like balance when it's upright, and when it's like reverse, so upside down, um, it means imbalanced. I guess that's what that means. Yeah. Oh yeah, but so I don't know if y'all know, but I'm like a huge fan of Danganronpa, and I'm totally gonna stream. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. This is my first time streaming art on my stream. Um, since my VTuber Aries, they're currently really focused because they're drawing. That's why they're not moving their mouth. So I'm like telepathically speaking to you through Aries. JK. But yeah, I appreciate the chat and you looking me up. And thank you for visiting my booth at Kawakon, I'm assuming. But yeah, so I'm a huge fan of Danganronpa, and I'm totally gonna stream them because I'm obsessed. And they're one of my like Danganronpa art is one of my like biggest influences when I draw my characters. So like when I draw like the big um like the eyes and the style, I get like super influenced from like Danganronpa like eyes. But anyway, there's a new gotcha game called Tribe 9 by Chun Software, or Chunsoft, and they release applications for like gaming ambassadors, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I would love to stream Tribe 9. I would stream like the shit out of that. Um, and they just like favorited my post because they've been accepting applications, and I'm like, please send, like, let me manifest the good vibes. Yeah. I was also waiting for Anime Expo to see if they accepted me or not, but I haven't gotten anything back, which is fine. It is what it is. It's a lottery, so I totally get it. Honestly, I just wanted like to travel, have a reason to travel and like, meet new people, get to talk to people in at Anime Expo. Oh, somebody just followed me. Thank you for the follow. Oh, sorry, I don't understand your question. Human X cannibal. Is that how what works? I was totally distracted talking about Danganronpa and try Chun software. Yeah, yeah, that's how it works applying for conventions. It doesn't matter, how, like, how big your platform is or how big of an artist you are, um, or, like, how like, if you're a really popular artist, doesn't matter. Um, there not all conventions are like this, but there are conventions that do, like, lotteries, and what that means is, like, from my understanding, right, um, because I've spoken to other artists and, people who like curate like the artist alley and like the exhibitors and stuff like that because they also have to apply, but I think exhibitors is a little bit different, but for at least for artists, for conventions that do lottery, you're let's say, if I apply, usually I'll fall under, my category will fall under NSFW, Etchy, or um what was it? Apparel, because I sell a lot of shirts. So usually like 90% of the time I'll fall under apparel. Um, and then from there, it's not just me, it's other artists that are applying too. And the I guess the people who like, are in charge of the convention, they'll look at all the artists from within that category and then they'll select people from uh that category. And it's a lottery because, they'll select, like, the first 10 people from that group or something like that. I don't know, like, all the details, um, about, like, the selection process. I think it varies per convention, but there are conventions that very few that are first come, first serve. So, as soon as you apply, you pay for your space, your booth that you're renting out to go sell, and, it's yours. That's slowly going away for most conventions because there's like more and more and more and more like artists popping up. Um, but yeah, you don't get any like special perks or anything like that, or they don't put you at the top of the list because you have a higher following or anything like that. It's usually like fair game for everybody. It just depends how many people in your category are applying. Um, yeah. Yeah, I know like a lot of some artists that I know and artist friends that I know already got accepted into Anime Expo, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm so happy for them to be honest because they've also been waiting years to get accepted into Anime Expo. It's just like a really good convention. That is one of the conventions that gets super congested, um, but it is worth it. It is really fun from what I hear. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah. Actually, I I actually was not originally accepted into Kawakan. Somebody had I'm not sure who, but somebody another artist was not able to, I guess, make it or something, so they dropped out, and I was on a wait list. So then I was contacted and I got off the wait list and I got my table. I mean, I'm local to. Oh, I'm not gonna say actually, but I'm local to Texas, but also local to Kawakan, so if people decide to look up where Kawakan is, you can search the city or whatever. Yeah, I'm local to that area. Um, and yeah, I honestly I love when there's like local conventions because I don't have to travel far or get like a hotel and stuff. Not that I mind, but I it's like a whole process. I'm so glad that your fiance is wearing one of my shirts. Um, do you know which one it is? I know like a lot of con attendees for Kawakan, they were buying the moon shirt, the star shirt, the lovers from my booth. I forget which other one. Yeah, oh my god, it was really good. It was a really good convention. I love Kawakan because it's like really really nicely curated and yeah. Yes. Oh, okay. So that is one character that I will never retire. Pumpkin Spice. Yeah, that's their name. Um, A funny story when I was drawing that character, it took me a while to like figure out the name for that character because I always have to think of a name first before I draw. Yeah, yeah, it is. Their name is Pumpkin Spice. I'm glad you remembered. I actually for that character and that shirt style. So I have Pumpkin Spice in a shirt, a sticker, coaster, enamel pin, like everything. I think all of those products that I have pumpkin spice in have sold out several times because people really like how I positioned pumpkin spice like on top of a pumpkin and it's like very Halloweeny. And originally like I wasn't thinking, witchy character when I was drawing pumpkin spice. Um I was thinking mage. So whenever people see like my witchy characters, they're actually mages. But you know what? I don't mind if people call them like, my witches because they are my witches. Yeah, I love pumpkin spice. I don't like this hair. I want it to like just flow down. No. Yeah, but for people who just joined the chat, or the stream, I am drawing Temperance, which is the next tarot card in my tarot art project. And I am drawing an entire tarot deck for anybody who doesn't know. This would be my 19th card, which is part of the major arcana. And after the major arcana, I think it's this one and then three more. And after this one, I'll be drawing the suit of wands. And all of my suit of wands are going to be mage and witch inspired. And they're all going to be original characters. I'm not reusing any of my characters for any of my tarot cards. Yeah. The death one is actually yeah. Oh, I honestly like for death, I did not realize like how popular that character is. Like people resonate with death so much. And not that death is a bad thing. Um, because in tarot, because people connect with them spiritually too. My my tarot art. But yeah, death like upright meaning means like end of a cycle, beginnings, change, metamorphosis, which means, like transforming into like a new you. And yeah, and reverse, which is upside down, means fear of change, holding on to something and decay. It doesn't like, mean like, death, like all the time. But it has like, I think it has like a really cool meaning. But yeah, the way that I drew with death, everybody like really loves death. Um, and, like, go figure, like, a lot of the people that were, like, buying from, like, my tarot collection, really cool tone colors, like purples, blues, um, my, like, mint greens, like the star. Oh, the devil. Oh, it's funny. Actually, it's funny that you bring up the devil because so the devil, yeah, devil was one of my first tarot that I drew, and, so after I finished drawing the devil, I used my own art as a ref to draw Aries, which is my VTuber. But obviously, I like changed it up a lot and I gave him like an outfit and like changed the hair a little bit and also like the eye style and everything. But yeah, the devil's like my favorite. I think that's why I used my art as a ref for my VTuber Aries. Like, yes, water effect. Let's go. I'm glad that you were um I'm glad that you were able to like resonate with one of my characters. Honestly, like I don't I don't find creating original characters hard. It's just that what I find hard is like coming up with a name. Um if I don't have a name for a character when when I'm drawing an OC, it's hard for me to like think about what they're going to look like. But if I have a name, and that's why, like for the tarot project, every tarot card already has a name. So that really helps a lot. Excuse me. That really helps a lot since tarot cards already have names, meanings behind them. So I'm like immediately able to uh like zone into like what kind of character I want to create for that specific tarot card. Yeah, for anybody who just joined the stream, feel free to like drop questions in the chat. You can ask anything about my art. If you've seen me like at conventions, feel free to like drop questions about conventions and like like products that I sell or whatever, or just talk about gaming. But yeah, I am drawing Temperance, which is the next tarot card in my tarot art project. I am drawing an entire tarot deck. Um, And once I finish that, I will be mass producing that. And I'm probably going to start like a Kickstarter for it, to be honest, because I've gotten so much demand for the entire tarot deck. So many people have asked me for it, even at cons. Like when I'm like, talking about my tarot creations or my tarot siren candy, that's what they're called as a whole. Um, People are like, oh, I want to buy the deck right now. And I'm like, oh, I don't have it ready. I haven't even like, sent it to get uh print mass produced. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna start a Kickstarter. Like I already know what it is going to look like and everything, but I'm not gonna go like into super detail because I'm gonna write that all down in the Kickstarter. Um, but yeah, the tarot deck when do decide to release that, it's going to be the actual tarot deck. One I guess one feature that I can mention is that it's going to be waterproof, so people can play with the cards at like parties or something if they want to like do like fun little like tarot readings or just show off the cards or whatever. um and the rest of the other like features, I'm not going to go too much into detail about it, but for the Kickstarter, I'm going to be releasing limited edition cards only on the Kickstarter. Not going to talk about those yet, but there will be, I want to say, maybe 4 or 5 limited edition tarot cards that I'll be releasing with the tarot deck on my Kickstarter when I'm ready, to actually release the tarot deck publicly. But I'll probably be taking like a sample to like cons to show people, and if they want to take part of the Kickstarter, then by all means, and you'll get like those limited edition cards, and you'll also be supporting me to make more cool art. Well, the limited edition cards and the entire tarot deck. But yeah, I'll have like bundles and stuff like that. So in case you want to buy like, get one for you, get one for your friend, your partner, your your family members. I did have like a couple of families come up to my booth at Kawakan. And I'm sorry I keep mentioning Kawakan, but Kawakan was like the second convention that I've done this year. um, yeah, I had some people's like family members come up to my booth, like their moms and their dads, and they'd be like, "Oh, I want to get the deck," and I'm like, "I don't have it with me." But they took my business card. They were like, "Yeah, when you have it ready, that deck is mine." And I'm like, "Of course, when I have it ready." All right, I'm gonna check TikTok. For everybody watching on TikTok live, hi. And for everybody watching on Instagram Live, hi. All right, let's see. I think I am might extend this a little bit. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I like the cards too. A lot of people ask me like, why tarot cards? Like why did I decide to draw tarot cards? Because they already have a name and they have a meaning, so it was easy for me to come up with the character. I used to do like just like funsies, like tarot readings, like years ago, but it's just um a lot of people started asking me and I'm like, no, this is not like this is not my regular thing to do. So I was like, nah. But I like it. I'll probably start playing again once I release my deck, my tarot deck. All right, let me see. Time to get a little bit more detailed with the arm. Oh, actually, that's a good question about doing zodiac star signs. So I can answer that question. I don't mind answering it. This is for that that is information that is secret for my next projects after my tarot card project, but I can talk about it a little bit. Yes, I am doing zodiacs. I don't know if after my tarot art project because I want to design an entire poker deck. Um I'm going to do the zodiac signs and what is it called? I don't want to like say the wrong thing on stream, so I'm going to Google it really quick to see if I'm correct about what I want to say. Uh Okay, yes. The zodiacs. I don't know if that's the same as the Chinese zodiacs or if they're different, but yeah, I'll be doing a poker deck and then the zodiacs. But the zodiacs I'll probably be doing as cards as well because I feel like I don't know, like I want to release something that's collectible and people can, take it with them wherever they want to go or whatever. But also release them as like, other products that people can vibe with and it's easier for them to like carry around. But yeah, the star signs. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. I think I got really inspired. Like I made that call right after I finished drawing the star since that blew up on my social media and a lot of people like resonated with the star because of how like um how like spacey and like atmospheric it felt. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm doing that. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, when I decide to move forward with that project, like later, I'll definitely be announcing that on my socials. Sorry, I'm drawing a hand on the side because I need a reference. For people who just joined, I'm drawing Temperance, which is the next tarot card in my tarot deck that I'm designing. All right. Oh, I was like, why does this look weird? And I'm like, oh. I was like, wait a second. The fingers are supposed to connect. If anybody wants to drop a question or just chat, you can drop a comment in the chat. I don't bite y'all. At least not with art. With video games, I'll probably get like a little bit sassy. Yes, babe. That's how you do a hand. Okay. You see, like, ugh, I hate doing like the sketchy stuff. But you know what? Sketching does help with practice. So don't listen to me. If y'all want to like practice art, sketching helps a lot because it like gets your like your what's it called? Like your muscle memory going and like, what feels good or what doesn't feel good when you're drawing limbs or appendages or whatever, hands. I feel like scale. The head needs something. I feel like it's not all there. I'll go back to it in a sec. I just need to merge all these hairs. And let me go back to the eyes, actually. Wait, actually, no. No. Okay. Yes. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm so jealous because my partner and my gamer friends are playing Marvel Rivals right now without me. Rude, but I love Marvel Rivals. It's so fun. But yeah, all my characters have like dramatic lashes. It's in my nature, y'all. Crash the party. No. I mean, I love playing with them. It's really fun. I get really like competitive, so I don't know if anybody has played like Marvel Rivals or if you've played Marvel Rivals, Human X Cannibal. It is really fun. It is really fun. Oh my gosh. Like I really enjoy it. I'm obsessed. Like okay, I don't know if like people will hate me if I say this, but I never really played Overwatch. And I know like, there's like that whole stigma going on right now with like Overwatch and Marvel Rivals and people like Overwatch veterans getting like upset about the whole like, you know, Marvel Rival stuff or whatever. Oh, yeah, that's why I don't play that much with like random people. I play with my friends or artist friends. Yeah. Yeah, it's that like people want to tear your head off and they start getting like super vulgar on chat. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, where's like, the moderators?" It's that and then people come up with some really interesting gamer tags in game and I'm like, "Is that safe?" But yeah, I mean, other than that, It's a really fun game. I really enjoy it. Um, but yeah, I mostly play with my friends. I don't really play with randos. I'll um I get off the chat, I turn off the chat in the game, and then I'll get on Discord chat with my friends and my partner, and we'll be playing like Marvel Rivals together. It definitely is, more fun playing with friends, but I know it's really hard to find friends to play with from what I've heard from a lot of people and like other artist friends who played Marvel Rivals that like, once you find like your group or you find friends that play it, make sure you lock them in. What? That's not fair. I'm sure she was doing great. Everybody was just jealous of like how good she was doing. I'm joking, but yeah. Which character do uh you and your fiance main? Well, you see, it was her first game. You have to give her a chance. Like it takes time to get used to, the character you want to play more. But I totally get it. Like the Overwatch veterans, like the people who like migrate over to like Marvel Rivals are like super super good at like adapting to like characters and like game-based combat in Marvel Rivals. Oh, y'all play like the really good characters. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Spider-Man is top tier and so is Luna Snow. I love those characters. Spider-Man is actually my favorite Marvel character. Um and Luna Snow is actually a really really great healer. Yeah, her DPS is crazy. Crazy good, but yeah. Yeah, those are really good. I play so I main actually. I play and main Magic. I love Magic because I'm a very not not in person, but like while gaming. But I mean, in person, I'm also like very not like in a bad way, but I'm like confrontational in a way of like I like to initiate the conversation and talk to people. But like in rivals, I'm a very confrontational gamer. Like I like getting in the heat of battle and just like whipping my sword around and like hitting other characters. But also I've learned that, that's not always like the best solution for for like those type that type of game. So I started to learn like different tips and tricks through TikTok on how to play Magic. I highly recommend that, by the way. Like look at like little like clips for like tips and tricks for your character, and that really helps a lot because they're like things that you probably wouldn't like think about until like you actually see it. Get more damage in, and that's how I learned how to like use Magic better. Yeah, but I love Magic. Magic is like my number one. And then I use Hella, not so much, only because I have to stay like, in the background and like hitting people from the background. But Hella's another really good character. Who else? Um, I who else do I play? I used to play Psylocke, but I don't like how slow she is. But she's really good when she does her ult and like, literally like kills everybody in her circle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. Yeah, watching the videos on TikTok and like how to get like tips and tricks for your characters for Marvel Rivals is like definitely the way to go. I mean, in my opinion. The Mexican Spider-Man. Right. Yeah. If anybody else is watching on Instagram Live or TikTok Live or YouTube Live, feel free to follow me on Twitch for more art. If you want to support me, follow on Twitch. It's free. And I'm also drawing Temperance from the tarot deck. Well, my tarot deck that I'm designing. Yeah, Instagram does have live. It's weird. You have to get like so you what is it? Let me check really quick. Um there's like you have to do it through desktop though. So you log in through Instagram on desktop and there's like a little plus icon on the left hand screen where all the icons are. You click on it and then you create a live. And once you create it, you it'll take you to like this pop-up screen. It'll give you a stream key and then a stream URL, and you have to plug those into your Streamlabs or OBS, whichever one you use. I use Streamlabs only because of the multi-stream feature and like it's easier for me. But anyway, yeah, that's the only thing. Like you can connect your Instagram account, but you still need the stream key and stream URL. And then when you go live, it'll check that everything is correct, and then it'll just start streaming to your Instagram live. But yeah, Instagram has live. I think Twitter also has live, but I don't want to stream on that platform right now for like just personal reasons. But yeah, right now I'm just streaming on a Instagram live, Twitch live. I mean Twitch, uh, TikTok, and YouTube live. Oh, I think you have to since it's streaming through like a stream key, you have to like look me up, and then when you're searching me, you'll see that I'm on live. It's weird. Like it'll throw you into like a completely different like I guess section where just so when you go live, it filters you into like a live like section or something like that. Similar to like TikTok where it has like a live tab, so that's what Instagram is going for too. Excuse me. Mm, 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 mm. Sorry, y'all. Like, I live in Texas, so all these trees around me really like hit my allergies. So I'm trying my best not to like allergy all over like my microphone. forgot to draw this. Okay. Ooh, I see people on TikTok live. For anybody who just joined, I am drawing Temperance. They are the next tarot, Siren Candy tarot art that I'm drawing for my entire tarot deck that I'll be releasing hopefully in another year or so. There's one of me and 78 cards, and this would be my 19th card. They're all going to be original characters. I am not going to reuse any one of them. That already looks so much better. All right, I'm going to have to draw over this. Get this. Let me see. Oh, wait. My dumbass drew over like the sketch layer. Okay, let me go back. Let me see if I can reduce this a little bit more. Yes. Okay. Oh, the neck. I was like, I'm missing something. If anybody wants to drop a comment, question, or just chat about art or gaming or anime, feel free to drop a question or comment in the chat. Okay, this one. Oops. Like, can I get rid of it? All right, I'm gonna turn it off, and just in case I regret like deleting it, I'm like, oops, I needed it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. Okay, let me see. I can hear my partner and our friends, because I think he has his headphones off, so I can hear them playing Marvel Rivals in the other room. Okay, let's see. What am I gonna do now? Oh, well, yeah, the face. I was like, where her nose at? Is she breathing? I'm sorry, they. Are they breathing? And in case anybody's wondering, I don't draw genitalia on my characters or my siren candy. Um, because what siren candy encompasses is neon-esque femininity and gender fluidity. So yeah, they may have like more like femme forward features, but because they don't have genitalia, it like kind of, you know, it kind of puts them in a in like the more like, gender neutral space versus like, oh, that's a girl. I mean, yeah, but like they are more like femme forward. And neonest because I haven't decided on the color palette yet for this one, but it's gonna be something like bright and neon like colors. Temperance because temperance is more about like, um what was it? Let me check my tarot references. Let me see. Temperance is more about like patience, finding meaning. So I'm thinking more like relaxed colors. So maybe, mm, maybe like looking at the blue, like blue analogous colors, or what else is relaxing? Yeah, like more cool tones are like relaxing. So I'll look at that. Okay, let's see. For the mouth, I don't know. I'm thinking about balance and imbalance. So maybe something that's more like one of those like subtle smiles where you don't know if they're smiling or it's just like they're resting their lips. Usually for lips, I'll just draw like the line and then I will fill them in with lip color when I'm filling in color. Yeah, that's something more neutral. Temperance is like, just having a moment by myself. Okay. I feel like I need to fix the hair over here. It's kind of all over the place. Definitely need to fix this. Mm-mm. This is falling a little bit more forward facing. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna try to make her hair look like a waterfall later, or their hair look like a waterfall once. I start coloring it in. So I'm gonna use like different types of like blues, and it's gonna help. So probably like the blue that you see here on the ref image. I'll probably use like blue similar to that for like the hair color. And then once I start um getting into the body, I'll use like more I guess like more natural blues. Yeah, I feel like I need to erase the hair too a little bit. Ooh, that's not gonna help. Okay, that's fine. I think it is the head. Yeah, for sure. The head. If I make like temperance, like, because it feels like even, I'm thinking, hmm, I don't know, I should give them like animal years, but something more calm, naturey. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, like deer antlers, but instead of antlers, it's like something like with a tree or like cherry blossoms. Yeah, I know. I come up with like the most randomest stuff, but I kind of have to. That's like, what stimulates creativity, at least for me. Yes, little cherry blossom moment. Okay. Let me see if I can define this a little bit more so it looks more like a horn and not like a tree. Like I kind of want to like replicate what's it called? The I don't know if y'all have ever played like Skyrim. Those like I forgot what they're called, but they're like these like spirit things. They're not spirits, but they're like they look like nymphs, but they're not, I think. But yeah, they have like I know there was one like in the forest and it had like this like antlers or tree branches growing out of its head. It looked really, really fucking cool. And I was like, I love this game because of like how beautiful those creatures looked. But I forgot. I forgot what they were called. I'll have to look it up later. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take a tiny break and then I'll be back in 3 minutes. All right. See you in a little bit. Sorry, my mic was muted. I'm back. I had to um feed my puppy. Okay, let's see. Oh, I hope I become an affiliate soon because I have emotes and I want people to use them on my Twitch because I paid for them and they're really cool. But I'm happy that you know, other people can use other emotes too. I think it's always cool. All right, let's see. Okay. Go back into here. Finesse this a little bit more. Y'all, I can't wait to get my PNG tuber. I'm just waiting for this this artist on VGen that I commissioned to draw them for me. I mean, I'd be able to do it too, but I just don't have the time since I have like my full-time job and then I do my other job, which is my art stuff on the side, but that's my fun job too. I mean, they're both fun. I enjoy both of them, but I've always had fun doing art or drawing art. I'll come back and like get more detail with the horns in a bit, but I just want to make sure I draw all of it. Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure the shapes are like, you know, more like naturally occurring versus me drawing like super, you know, geometrical shapes that don't look like they're naturally occurring since branches naturally branch off from trees. All right, I think I got that. Yes, perfect. Okay. Yeah, if anybody just joined the live, feel free to chat in the comments or drop a question or just chat about anything anime, gaming, or art related. I am an all-inclusive artist. Some I'm making sure that everybody feels included and I get to all of your comments or questions. Sorry, when I'm concentrated, I'm like not the same person when I'm gaming. So I'm like focusing on what I'm gonna do next for my artwork. Oh, the hair, duh, right here. Yes. Just want to see what this looks like. Oh my gosh, yes. I love it. And then I'm gonna draw the cherry blossoms on it later. I still need to finesse the horns. No. I'll do it on the same layer. Yeah, if anybody's curious, my next convention is Animeverse Fest at the NRG Convention Center in Houston, Texas. I think it's a 3-day convention. I'm really excited about it because it's my first time doing it, but I've heard it's like a really like cool convention. There's always like a lot of like great voice actors, which is like a great selling point for me personally when I want to like, sign up for a convention to go sell at a convention. Um but other than that, yeah, well, I'll be doing that one. And then I'm still waiting on acceptances from other conventions. I'm hoping to do 2 out-of-state ones this year. I'm, like, hoping for TwitchCon. And what else? Yeah, I'm hoping for TwitchCon and Anime Expo. No, I heard rumors that they're still sending out acceptances. So here's me manifesting my acceptance. I hope. Oh, why what sounds familiar? Sorry. Um Human X Cannibal. Oh, yeah. The conventions. Oh, yeah, for New York. I will be applying to one in New York. Um oh yeah, Animeverse. Yeah. But I'll be applying to one in New York. What's it called? Anime NYC? Um I'm pulling it up on my phone right now because I have like an Excel spreadsheet of like all my conventions for the year. Um yes, Anime NYC. So I'm probably gonna get corrected if I'm wrong, but Anime NYC is they're the same people who do and I think Anime Frontier. Um and Anime Frontier is the one in Dallas, Texas. I did that one not last year, but 2023. And that one was really fun too. It's sponsored by Crunchyroll. One of the sponsors is Crunchyroll, and that was really awesome. I am I really like Spy X Family, and they had a lot of like Spy X Family merch, and that was really cool. Yeah, I'm still hoping for Anime Expo. If it happens, it happens. I just really want to like expand like my art and like meet new people. Um well, I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. Which one convention did that? Oh, you mean like the sponsor for Anime Frontier? Oh, yeah, the Crunchyroll sponsor. Yeah, Anime Frontier. Um, so Anime NYC and Anime Frontier are the same. I think they're the same owners. Anime Frontier is like the smaller one from Anime and no Anime NYC and Anime Frontier. Anime Frontier is like the smaller convention compared to Anime NYC, and Crunchyroll sponsors both of them. So you'll always see like a Crunchyroll, like a giant Crunchyroll booth at those cons. It's really nice because if you have like what's it called? A subscription? Because they have like different tiers for subscriptions at Crunchyroll. If you have like, like one of like the best it doesn't really matter. If you have like a subscription, they'll give you like freebies and stuff. I know the one that I went to at Anime Frontier in Dallas. They gave me like those if you watch Spy X Family, they gave me like the Stella stars that Anya collects in her school whenever, she excels at something. And I got like five of them and then I lost all of them. And I regret it because I bought a Spy X Family cardigan from Steady Hands, and I was gonna put them on that cardigan. It's like Anya's like dress from school, but it's a cardigan. Yeah, it's really good. It's at the end of the year though. It's usually in December. Anime Frontier not specifically in Dallas. I think it's like right outside Dallas, but it's like really close. It's like one of like the cities, right? Like smaller cities outside Dallas. Fort Worth. It's in Fort Worth. I remember. Yeah, it's in Fort Worth. And it's a really good con. I really like it. Um, but yeah, I got like five like Stella Star pins from the Crunchyroll booth, and then I lost them all. So I'm like, oh well, there goes that. But it's fun. It's a fun convention. They get a lot of really great voice actors there too. Another good one that I really like is Anime Matsuri because it's super big. I like it because I always see like my artist friends there and I get to like chill with them afterwards. We'll like all hang out like not all, but like some of us will hang out at like Cidercade if you've ever heard of it. I fucking love Cidercade. It's so much fun. Like I don't really I don't go all the time, so when I do get the chance or opportunity to go, um I'll like hang out with friends and stuff and it'll be like, right after like a con day, so like if like selling and like meeting new people and everything. And sometimes I'll like bump into like con attendees at Cidercade, which is funny. They'll be like, "Hey, you're that artist that I bought like that shirt from or like that pin from or tarot art from." Yeah, I highly recommend it. Like if you've never been to Cidercade, it's super fun. I don't know if there's like locations outside of Texas, but in Texas, it's like you pay I think $12 and then you can play all like the retro arcade games that you want to play. Usually when I go with my friends, we all get in line for Mario Kart because I fucking love Mario Kart, like arcade version. It is so fun. Yeah, for anybody who just joined the live, if you want to drop a comment or chat or anything about art or gaming, feel free. I don't bite y'all. And if you want to support me, support my art, there is a free way of doing that. You can follow me on Twitch. So right now, if anybody's wondering, I'm drawing Temperance. They are the 19th card that I'm drawing from my tarot card project. Um, they 19 the 19th card out of 78 cards. So I am drawing an entire tarot deck. Um, that will probably not release until another yearish and a half because there's one of me and 78 cards. But this is my 19th one, and I'm still, going hard on these. They're all going to be original characters. I'm not reusing any characters. Yeah. And so far, like, when I'm like thinking about Temperance, it's like, very naturey because they're about like Um, like balance. So to me, when I think about balance, I think about like nature. Um, versus like when I drew the star, I was thinking of like something like not chaotic, but like all like the gaseous planets and like how like the solar system is like vapid and there's like neon-esque colors in space. But for now, I'm drawing Temperance. I feel like the smile should go a little bit more lower. There we go. And move this in a little bit. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna give more like doesn't look so flat and do like a little like hair bump thing here. Mm. Mm. There you go. I think this needs to be a little bit wider from the head. Yeah. Kind of like that. But yeah, once I finish Temperance, I will be selling them as a mini print at Animeverse. I don't have time to like do anything else since I already did like a huge restock order. Since everybody who like um visited my booth at Kawacon literally ate up my booth. Like I sold out of a lot of stuff. I did not anticipate the demand. But it was fun. I appreciated everybody who visited and everybody who visited my booth. That was fun. It was fun meeting all of y'all. I guess for me, like what's most valuable about like being a cons is like building connections with people and my art. I mean, obviously, the sales and stuff, but for me, like I like talking to people and building connections first versus like, like, oh, just walk up to a booth and like purchase something. I'm like, I don't want people to just leave, like just buy something and leave. Like I want them to know like my purpose for art and like why it is that I draw like my siren candy and like my tarot cards. All right, I'm gonna check the other chats really quick. Oh my gosh. Thank you for joining, everybody. I just checked like Instagram and TikTok live. Oh, I didn't realize I was streaming past my 2 hours. I mean, yeah, that happens. I'll get like super absorbed into like my art, my original characters for tarot or any siren candy that I draw, and I like, lose track of time. Um Yeah, I'll be like maybe 5 more minutes and then I'll probably end stream because I got work tomorrow. Let's see. For the feet, I don't know if I want them barefoot or. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-mm. Do I want them barefoot? Maybe something like they're like standing on their tiptoes. That would look nicer. Yeah. Let's see. I have to think about like the orientation of the feet because they're facing that way. So pinky will be first. Okay. Oh, okay. That's the back of the foot. I see it now. Oh my gosh. I go straight to the grippers and then I have like 4 viewers. I'm joking, but yeah. Thanks for joining the live, y'all. I appreciate it. I'm currently drawing Temperance for people who just joined. They are the 19th card from the Major Arcana that I'm drawing. I think I have like 3 more to finish. But this is what I've done so far. So Temperance is about I'm like spacing out. 1 second. Temperance is about balance, patience, and finding meaning. And then reverse is extremes, excess, lack of balance. Yeah, they're my original character that I'm drawing live. If anybody has any questions or like wants to throw anything in the chat, feel free. Let's see. I'm gonna have to draw this bit by bit. I've been listening to the song I commissioned from my musician friend, like on repeat. Like I always need something like high paced when I'm drawing. Like I usually listen to like electronic or like dance music. Um yeah. No, I need to make that bigger. It needs to be a little bit more in. Sorry, I'm like very detailed. Ooh, no, Siri, go away. No, go away. I'm like very detailed and I want to make sure these look good because I know there's people out there that are going to look at them. Like I used to get people like when I used to draw fan art, people would tell me like, "Oh my gosh, you're so good at drawing feet." Or I would get people tell me at where was it? Fan Expo Dallas. I had like this one person come up to my booth and she was like, "Oh my god, those feet are alarmingly detailed." I was like, "Yes, they are." Like, why wouldn't they? Like, I want things to look proportionally correct and not like alarmingly unproportionate. All right, I need to go in there. All right, I need to. Yes. And then this is going to get a little bit more bigger. And this is going to move a little bit over here. I'm just kind of like finding placement for it, and then I'm probably going to redraw it. And then like, how am I really good at drawing feet? I actually took professional art classes in university. It's not what I majored in, but I did take professional art classes. And hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just making sure they have 5 toes. And one of those classes was life drawing. Life drawing. And I really appreciated that class for what it was because it helped me with proportions. It helped me kind of get a sense of like how muscles work, how things like contort when you're twisting your body and stuff. Yeah. This needs to be bigger. Oh my gosh, I said I was going to give it like 5 more minutes and I'm still streaming. You see? I get totally distracted when I'm doing art. And then I need to change this pattern. And then the toes need to move up a bit because I want them like kind of like, no, like stepping on tippy toes, but I'll fix them in a bit. No. So it's like the back of the foot. Yeah. It definitely needs to be a little bit bigger. Let me see. Okay. I am going to remove that. Perfect. And then I'm going to redraw the toes. Okay, let's see. And no, for life drawing, I did not have to draw toes, but or feet, but it was actually the entire body. We had like a nude model, like male and female, at separate types, and they would yeah, they would just be like modeling for the class, and the class would draw them. Yeah, life drawing is really fun. Highly recommended if you want to get a kickstart to like art or, drawing art. I mean, unless you're like one of those people who are like just really good at drawing because you were born with the ability or whatever. Or you prefer like looking at references from like everyday life if you go to like a cafe or something. I need to fix this. But yeah. I think I am going to take this off. Like that. No. Okay. All right. Huh. Yeah, I see it. Just want these to be a little bit more in. think a little bit wider. And this a little bit more in. Mm. I think this needs to be a little bit more open. There we go. I'm probably gonna change this side hip over here. Like, keeps bothering me. Yeah, I'm just gonna erase what's like underneath the hair. Because he keeps tripping me out. And I'm like, what is wrong with the hip? Oh, but if I erase what's under the hair, it erases like the shape of the body. Never mind. I don't want to do that. I do want to erase this though. Just a little bit. Yeah. Looks better. And this too. I don't really like erasing. I'll just like, color it over. The colors we usually like, go over those lines if I want to color above. So that way I retain those lines in case I ever animate my characters. And I do like animate them sometimes through After Effects. Yeah, animating in After Effects is a lot of, I mean, not a lot of work. Like I have experience with like the entire like Adobe Creative Suite. But it's just interesting. Like you have to like these layers that you see. So I have to like make sure it's like a completely finished layer with like color, line work, and everything. So like completely fully rendered. Then it'll be just like the arm. If I want to move the arm, I have to like cut it, right? And then if I want to animate the arm, I can animate it like moving. And if I want to animate the fingers, I have to cut up the fingers and then animate it moving. So it's like similar process to like when creating a VTuber or artists that know how to create VTubers and rig them. So to basically animate them so they'll track your movements, you have to slice them up into pieces. But yeah, I've like animated some of my Siren Candy Tarot. You can like find some of the animations on Instagram where I mostly post everything. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna end it at that for tonight's stream. Thank you to the people who joined in chat and people who joined watching. I appreciate it. I'll probably continue this. I am going to continue this tomorrow. Same time, 7 p.m. So I stream Wednesdays from 7 to 9. Wednesday, Thursdays, Friday, 7 to 9. And Saturday, let me check really quick. And Saturdays, 12 to 3. Saturdays I like to keep a little flexible only because it's like my full day off from my primary job. But yeah, I mean, if I get like super like focused and super into art and people are chatting and everything, I'll like stay longer. But yeah, that's it for tonight. If y'all want to support the stream or support my art, you can follow me at twitch.tv/hyper_planar, or just look me up under hyperplanar. You'll probably find me. Yeah, a follow goes a long way, and that's really supporting my goals as a streamer and my goals as an artist. Right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Bye.